nothing wrong, y'all could be dismissed.
I'm trying to explain it to you.
Okay, but she saw the plate.
That's exactly what I'm trying to explain.
You can stutter all you want. She saw the plate.
That's exactly what I'm trying to explain.
Then she should have released me. She should have released me.
That's exactly what I'm trying to tell you.
About videotaping.
I'm going to videotape and fly a drone over the place to get some pictures.
So this is public property, so you're allowed here, but you're videotaping. You can see in the back.
Is there like a time limit on how fast you have to pass? A law that states that? What's the law that says I have to keep moving?
Just being reasonable about it.
Okay, and if I to stop to take a picture with...
Imagine walking into a public building, just asking a few harmless questions, only to be surrounded by correctional officers who try to enforce their own laws. In today's explosive video, watch how these officers attempt to bully and intimidate a man for simply recording in a public space. But here's the twist. He knows his rights, and he refuses to back down. This isn't just a lesson on standing up to authority. It's a masterclass in knowing your rights and refusing to be bullied. Will these officers learn a thing or two about the law? Watch till the end to find out.
He has one plate.
I don't know.
I don't have to ID you. I don't have to ID you. I am not breaking no law. I'm not breaking no law. You're going to understand this right off the bat. I ain't breaking no law. If you can tell what law I've broken, then I'll ID. Louisiana only requires one plate, people. Is that your sergeant that you just called?
Yes, sir, it is.
All right. Congratulations.
Okay. So the reason why I pulled you over, like I said, I didn't know how long you've been in Texas.
It doesn't. Yeah. Well, I'm telling you. What's your name and badge number? Can you get your light out of my eyes?
Turn down the light.
Turn down the light.
No.
Turn down the light.
So you're back here in Texas now, Daniel?
Turn down the
You're
light.
back here in Texas, Daniel?
Am I back here in Texas?
Yeah.
I don't answer questions.
Okay.
Turn down your light.
So here's the thing. Let me talk to you real quick.
Okay.
Turn down the light.
So here's the thing. No, I'm going to look inside the car.
No, you're going to give me
here's the
my
thing.
Yeah, you're going to
So
turn
here's
on the
the
light.
thing,
Get the light out of my
Daniel,
eyes. Get
real
the light
quick,
out of my eyes.
You listen to me?
Are you going to listen to me?
No. So here's the thing.
No, there is no here's the deal.
So the officer didn't see the plate, okay? So she didn't see
She's
a
right
front
behind me.
plate.
She's seen that plate.
Listen to what I'm telling you. Don't argue with me.
I can argue. I can speak when I want.
Daniel, don't argue with me, Daniel.
I can argue with you if I would
the
like.
thing is, okay, when she saw the front light, that you're missing a front license plate, okay, she didn't know if it was a Texas until she got behind you.
Okay, but once she got behind me, she should have not even pulled me over. She had plenty of time to see that it was a Louisiana plate.
I'm telling you.
I don't have to listen to you. I am doing nothing wrong. Y'all could be dismissed.
I'm trying to explain it to you.
Okay, but she saw the plate.
That's exactly what I'm trying to explain.
You can stutter all you want. She saw the plate.
That's exactly what I'm trying to explain.
Then she should have released me. She should have
That's
released
exactly
me.
what I'm trying to tell you.
Okay.
Then why are you...
Then why did you even come? Why didn't she dismiss
Because
me?
I'm trying to explain it to you.
Okay.
You already explained it. Bye-bye.
Get that light out of my fucking face.
Go ahead, take off.
Thank you. Have a great night.
Bye.
Y'all are dismissed. What's your name and badge number?
Go ahead, get out of here.
What's your name and badge number? No, I can sit here all I want. You pulled me over. Quit telling me, quit giving directives. Bye.
How you doing, man? Not too bad.
Just really trying to keep him cooperative. You guys can kind of like hang out just behind the car so you guys aren't being seen by him.
I'm behind the car, bro.
Like, as long as you guys stay back here, we're good.
Yeah, well, I'm in public, bro. I'm not gonna step any further. I'll stay right here if that's all right with you.
Yeah, no, I'm just saying, like, I don't want you like moving. That's all I'm asking.
Can you hit the lights?
Yeah. I was just because I'm trying to keep him cool. We're not having issues or anything.
Yeah, what's your name, badge real quick?
Quayar 1535.
1535. Is this the first time I ever talked to you before?
Possibly. I'm not sure.
You never talked to me before?
No, sir. I don't think so.
All right. Yeah. Cool.
Okay.
Yeah. All right,
we're just trying to keep it cool, man.
Yeah, for
So
sure.
Appreciate it, bro.
Do your thing, man.
Yeah.
You don't have to do those tests, man. What was that? He doesn't have to. I'm just letting him know he doesn't have to do those tests.
Hey, I love you, bro, but like, I'm gonna do the tests anyways, bro.
All right, man. Just letting you know you have rights, bro.
Hey, but I want to ask you not to be interfering with the investigation.
That's not interfering, bro. Freedom of speech is part of the First Amendment. Part of freedom of speech is the First Amendment, bro.
Yeah, but see how we're trying to conduct this stuff right here?
You know what? I wish lawyers would actually come and do what I do. They like to get paid for their information, for knowledge of the law. Yeah. Did you let him know that he has rights?
That's what my partner's doing right now.
No, he's not. He's trying to get him to do the test.
You know the how?
How what?
What the conversation is going on.
Yeah, I know exactly. I know exactly how these conversations go.
But like I said, I just asked you if you could just not.
But freedom of speech is not interfering, bro. You have to know that. That's the sad thing. All right, that's fine. But let me ask you this then.
Okay, go ahead.
What's the 5 fundamental freedoms of the First Amendment?
5 fundamentals.
This is part of your oath, bro. You swore an oath to this. You can state this. It's not an opinion. It's part of your job.
Slow it down. Sworn oath to what?
I've been doing this a long time, bro.
Okay.
All right, I've been doing this a long time.
If I can do me
Here
a
in
favor,
Bakersfield for about 7 years, I've been doing this a long time.
If you talk to him again, sir.
Are you gonna arrest me?
I don't want to arrest you. I'm just gonna have you step back further. Okay.
Bro, it's freedom of speech, man. It's freedom of speech. But you know what? I already asked him a question. He already said he's gonna do the test. He's happy to do the test. And look, man,
I'm just asking not to interfere anymore.
I'm not interfering, bro. I'm not interfering, man. But look, First Amendment is.
Tell us not to talk to him.
Real quick, bro. Real quick.
You can't tell us not to talk to him. That's part of the First Amendment.
I've been nothing but cool with you guys.
Yeah, me too. I've been cool with you.
Give its first name so I can call you by name.
I can't give you my name. It's under. I'm under policy not to give you my name.
Okay. What can I call you by? Are you okay with sir? Or
Absolutely, I like
sir?
that. Yeah.
You as sir as well? Or?
Absolutely.
So
Okay,
real
sir,
quick, the 5 fundamental freedoms part of your job, right? I'm guessing you don't know them because you won't state them.
Well, I don't. What do you mean fundamental freedoms?
First, we have the freedoms. You have the amendments, right? It's in the Bill of Rights. It's in the Constitution. Did you not swear an oath to the Constitution? There's a First Amendment. Second Amendment is a right to bear arms, right?
So you're saying like
Second
freedom
Amendment.
of speech, freedom of press, all that stuff.
Press, religion. What else?
Okay. Well, the three of the main ones are freedom of speech, freedom of press, freedom of religion, right?
Religion,
Those are the three that we
assembly,
really
and
stand by.
petition.
Okay. So
Five
like I said,
five fundamental freedoms, bro.
okay,
The First
but
Amendment.
Over here, you're talking to him while he's doing stuff. Okay. That's all. Like I said, remember I said earlier 2 seconds ago. Hey, bro, as long as you guys stay over here, don't bug him. We're cool. We're trying to keep him cooperative.
Well, okay, let me ask you this: what if I'm talking to my live stream right now?
You weren't though. You were talking to him.
How do you know?
You yelled out to him, "Hey, bro, you have rights."
I could have been talking to my live stream right now. See, you can't be the arbiter of my free speech, bro. You cannot tell me what I can and cannot say. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not trying to be a jerk to you.
I know that, bro. But the problem is you really don't know the rights that we the people have, bro. I just proved that.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Okay, I'm glad you proved it. However, we're trying to conduct an investigation right now, and if you keep talking to him, I'm gonna have you step back even further. I really don't want to do that. I'm trying to allow you to have your rights right here. However, if you keep talking,
Well,
to him,
I
I'm
already
gonna have to ask you to go further.
Well,
okay?
I already
don't wanna
did.
do that.
I already did, bro.
No, you didn't.
I didn't what?
We don't allow us to have anything.
Okay, yeah, but I'm having to come over here and talk to you.
Yeah,
guys.
that's
You guys
true,
talking
bro.
to
You
him.
don't allow my freedoms, bro. You know what I'm saying? You
I'm
don't
sorry
you don't
feel
allow
way.
that. You don't allow that.
No, I'm not talking to them because they weren't coming over here and talking. They understand the concept, like the dynamic of respect, right? Clearly, you probably don't respect us, and I get it.
That's not true. That's not true, bro. That's not true, man.
I get it, bro. Just
That's
don't
not.
be talking
See,
to him, okay?
see. Now you're doing something you're not supposed to. You're opinionating, and you're not supposed to do that. Hey, bro, we're keeping a respectful distance, man. You're welcome to put up some tape as well. Yeah, you can't mind, bro. It's not. You can't mind. Even if you did mind, it doesn't really matter, bro. We're being a respectful distance, man. And I'm gonna let you guys do your job, man. Hey, try not to push your weight around so much, man. You know, try not to push your weight around so much on the people, man. Like, you know, it's supposed to be a reasonable distance, bro. And we're not trying to be unreasonable when we go in there, you know.
My biggest issue is, man, all we're trying to do is get compliancy. I understand drunk people get a little hectic, and I just don't want no one to get hurt. At the end of the day, we're just trying to make sure that, unfortunately, he makes a bad decision. That's why we're going to be going to where we're going. And luckily, no one got hurt from this decision.
Right. And I don't agree with drunk driving either, man. You know, I was actually narrating into my chat, telling the people, you know, on New Year's Eve, this guy made $300 delivering beer for people, tips and everything, yeah. And so, I'm thanking the people of Bakersfield for ordering their beer, not going out and drinking and driving. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't encourage that kind of behavior, man.
Like I said, man, the only thing that we're trying to get is compliancy, because like
that's the problem, though. You want the people to be too compliant. Yeah, you can't. Not everyone's compliant like that. Then when people don't comply, you guys use brute force.
I did not believe that we used any brute force.
No,
this guy. All we're trying to do, man, is just talk to him.
I'm just saying.
Yeah, you're good. No, I understand that not everyone's gonna agree with everything we do. It's just that's how life is. That's just being human.
The problem is, bro, is I've uncovered a pattern of cops not even knowing the rights of the people, and that I think that becomes dangerous for the people and also for you guys as well, man. I mean, what if you overstep those boundaries and that guy's gonna fight you, bro?
Yeah.
He's gonna fight you for his rights. You know what I mean? And it makes it dangerous for the people.
Like I said, man, that's why I spoke to you earlier. All I asked was like, hey, man, just don't be bugging him, and there's no issues here recording. Like right here, like we're having a just normal conversation. There's no issues with it. Like I said, the only thing is that people that are intoxicated to a certain level tend to have mood swings. We don't know how they're acting, especially not everyone's most comfortable with a camera in their face. And I would just did not want him to do something that he's possibly going to regret.
To be fair, though, I have seen and I have been on many interactions with police officers where police officers escalate encounters, bro. They talk down to the people, piss them off. Even family members, bro. You know, at your house, you and your family members, you don't like nobody to talk down to you, right?
I can agree with that. There's some officers
that's why it's important for me to come out and record and ask questions and document.
This video proves one thing: knowledge is power. especially when facing authority figures who think they're above the law. These correctional officers tried to enforce rules that don't exist, hoping to intimidate someone they thought was ignorant. But they were wrong. He knew his rights and stood his ground, leaving them speechless and exposed. This isn't just about recording in public. It's about challenging abuse of power. Remember, knowing your rights isn't just a defense. It's a weapon against tyranny. If this inspired you, like, share, and subscribe to keep the truth alive. And always remember, record the police. Imagine being stopped by the police for no reason other than the color of your skin. In today's eye-opening video, watch what happens when officers demand ID without cause and try to push their authority beyond the limits of the law. But these citizens know their rights, and they don't back down. From illegal searches to blatant racial profiling, these officers try everything, but they get owned every single time. How far will they go to push their false authority? And who really learns a lesson in the end? Stay tuned, because this is a showdown you don't want to miss.
What is that?
Gentlemen.
That's like along the...
Trespassing on state property.
Hold on. This is along the Gulf Coast. Along the Gulf Coast, it's beautiful out there.
I'm going to have to ask you to step off of the property. You're trespassing on state property.
Oh.
You can't be here.
This public sidewalk is state property?
Look at my foot
placement. You want to film
placement.
the building, you can feel free to step across the street.
This public sidewalk is state property?
Sir.
What's your name and badge number? Because you're very misconfused.
This guy's crazy. What? Do you think you're a police officer or something? I don't get it.
No, he's not. But this is a public sidewalk, as you can see. See that
clearly
fire hydrant
says...
right there? Does the state correction office own that fire hydrant right there? No, they don't. See these telephone poles? You don't own them either. This is a public easement. I'm allowed to be on here. Maybe on that side of the pole, possibly not. But this is a public easement, so please don't tell me to get off public property.
You guys enjoy your day.
You too.
Have fun filming.
Yeah.
And stop interrupting our conversation.
Hey, you didn't have to come over and be a clown. You could have just, minded your own business. You thought about it now.
We do.
But you walked over first.
Bye-bye.
What's up, fellas?
How you doing, bud?
What's going on?
Just, relaxing. Nice Saturday.
Sir.
Oh, wait. Be careful.
You gotta be on that side of the street, please.
Well, you're going the wrong way of the road.
Yeah, you gotta be on that side.
So you own that telephone pole?
Sir, you gotta...
You own this sidewalk? You own that fire hydrant? Sir. This is a public sidewalk, sir. Okay, so don't tell me to get off the public sidewalk. Sir. You leave.
Keep going.
Go away. Go away.
Sorry.
Goodbye.
Bye.
What? Pardon?
I've never seen that before.
Oh yeah, no, it's just a camera rig. Holds a nice camera.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Is that expensive or is that?
Not really.
Oh yeah, that's pretty cool.
Pretty good.
Yeah. You doing all right though?
I'm doing good.
All right, awesome.
Is there a reason why you're filming?
Absolutely. There's always a reason why I'm filming. Is there a reason this lady's filming? Because she's making a public record right inside the window there.
Okay.
She's filming me. So, is there any reason for that?
Free phone.
Well, I'll be going inside to get my to get a Freedom of Information Act because I want that camera film that she's got. So. She's right there, guys. Filming me.
Hi there. Is there anything we can help you out with?
Well, name and badge number, you first.
Sereno. 16906.
16906.
And Madden. M-A-D-D-A-N 12712.
12712.
How can we help you? What brings you here today?
I didn't ask for help though.
Sorry?
I didn't ask for help. I'm going to need a Freedom of Information request form.
Okay, but what brings you here? You're videotaping, so I'm just curious.
I am videotaping.
Is there anything we can help you out with?
No.
Okay.
Not until I go inside.
Okay, so, but you come here for a reason, correct?
Absolutely.
And what's the reason? Maybe we can help you out.
No, I can't get into that. Not right away.
Okay. So not right away? So who would you like to speak to then?
I can't get into it. not right away. Just I'm not gonna get into it.
Okay. So you're just gonna videotape? Again, there's nothing illegal about videotaping.
I'm gonna videotape and fly a drone over the place to get some pictures.
So this is public property, so you're allowed here, but you're videotaping. You can see in the back here, there's clear signage saying police only.
I'm not going back there.
Yeah, so we don't want you in the back.
I'm not going back there. I'll fly a drone over top of the back.
Welcome to.
So I brought a drone so I can fly it over the back.
So you have a drone that you plan to use?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Okay, so I'll look into that. So do you have any idea with yourself?
Oh, I do.
Okay. And can I take a look at it?
Not a chance.
No?
Nope.
Okay. So
am I committing any crime? You already said no.
No,
so.
you're not. You're not. So you're here right now. I'll leave you be. But like I said, you've made mention that you're planning to have a drone. Is there any reason why you're focused on our police station right now?
Absolutely.
And can you give me any reason why?
No, I can't get into it.
Okay. Okay, like I said.
But I am going to be trying to get that lady's camera footage because she's taking video of me creating a public record while she's working. Okay. Civilian or not, she's creating public record.
I don't know anything about that, but
I do.
Nonetheless, as long as
I won't go in the back.
These signs, okay?
And you know what? Right there too, it says police only beyond this point.
Yep.
I won't be going there.
Okay.
Now this
as long as
here's my question. This says police. That's for people coming in, right?
Yeah.
If I want to leave via this way, I can go that way.
This is for the public.
Okay, cool. I'm not coming in though.
Sorry?
The public can't come in through there. Is it just because it's a hazard? There's a sign right there that says from that direction you can't enter.
Yeah, to just be weary that I have seen cars come through here at some time.
Oh yeah.
So don't make the assumption that there's no cars that are going to get turned down. I don't want you getting hit, okay?
I've been around for a long, long time. I know not to get hit.
Things like this do happen. So nonetheless, I'm going to leave you alone.
Yep.
And if there's anything you do need, you have my information.
You know what? Let's go inside. I need the freedom of information for this lady's camera footage. They shouldn't be filming people. I think it's very much against your guys' policy to be filming people on public property while working.
Well, you know, members of the public do that as well, right?
Yeah, but she's different.
Yeah. So, you know what I think's going on here? I think, buddy, you're here doing something bad in my town.
I'm not.
What I saw from you from that kid Michael Lacey, it looked like
I don't know no Mike Lacey. I don't know.
You said you weren't involved in the whole thing with Obey order.
No, I don't. No, I never said that to you. You said to me about this guy over here.
Right.
And I said I don't know nothing about that guy. Then you brought up Hope, and I said something about some people. No, I said some people sold me a card a few days ago. That's all I was saying to you. No, I don't know nothing about over there. What you're talking about? I mean, when I pulled off and I was doing something over there, but not with that person.
What were you doing over there?
Listen, I don't have to answer questions. I am not doing nothing wrong. I promise you that. I promise you that I am not doing nothing wrong.
You on probation?
What's that? That's profiling me. Why are you asking that? It's like I don't have to answer that question either. I don't have to answer that question. I mean, you. I don't agree to that, but you're gonna do what needs to be done. You're gonna do what needs to be done. You can do what needs to be done.
You're filming, okay?
All right. What's up, man? How you doing? Yeah. Yeah.
So, before exterior vehicle, there should be no reason why you should alert, correct?
No, I'm straight. There's nothing in this car. I'm fine. I'm good. I promise you, I'm good. There's nothing to worry about. And you guys are doing this for no reason. So, you know, you do what needs to be done. Again, I done nothing.
I just got here.
Yeah.
That's why
I done nothing. I'm not worried about nothing. I done nothing at all. You know, you guys are doing this. It's more like harassing me, but okay.
Alright, so my canine, he's aggressive.
What do you mean?
He's a bite dog.
Oh,
so,
man. Jesus Christ.
So what I do
That's
is,
just bad.
so while I do the exterior search, we're gonna have you step out.
I don't want to step on my car.
You need to.
How am I consenting to a search? This is crazy.
I'm not searching the interior. I'm doing the outside.
But I don't want to step out my car. I don't feel safe out there.
Yeah, but for your safety, because my dog bites.
I don't. Trust me. I'm not a dog person. I don't want to be next to your dog.
For safety reason for you, you have to step out.
I do not consent to step on my car.
We'll get you out of here as soon as we
But I do not consent to step out my vehicle. I done nothing wrong. You guys do what needs to be done. I don't have to step out my vehicle. I don't feel safe. I don't feel safe to step out my vehicle. For what grounds is this? This is illegal. You can do what needs to be done with me in the vehicle.
What I believe I saw back there, I believe I saw some sort of drug interaction.
Oh, that's and again, you're doing that based off me being black.
No.
Me being black and you seeing my background. Hold on, this is exactly what it. No. He was walking. No. He was walking. I don't know that guy. He was walking. No, I'm telling you, you're profiling me because I'm black. You're profiling me. I'm telling you, you're profiling me because I'm black. I don't care what you think you saw. You're profiling me because I'm black, and you ran my name, and you see my background. So now you're like, oh yeah, there's something. But now you're like, oh, there's something in my car. No, there's nothing. Listen, I know how this goes. I don't have to step out. I don't have to step out my vehicle. I done nothing wrong. I done nothing wrong. I've been compliant. I gave you everything you needed. I'm not a child. I don't feel safe stepping out my car with you guys. And he got a bite dog on top of it. Yes, absolutely with yous. Look how you're treating me. You see me over here now. I'm a drug dealer. I'm a criminal. I got weapons in the car. Like
an interaction of an exchange.
I don't care what you saw. I was doing nothing. That guy walked by me. He walked by me. I don't know him. He walked by me. He literally walked by me. If you would have seen an interaction, I promise you would have stopped it right then and there. You'd have put your lights on. You would have stopped him. You would have stopped me. You didn't see anything. You didn't see me do anything.
You turned around.
You didn't see me do anything. What you're doing is illegal. You're trying to force me out my car so you can rip my car apart. I done nothing wrong. Hey, I promise you, right? We would not be having this conversation if there was something in my car. My rap sheet says that. If you just pull my name, you'll see that. So you're wasting your time. Yeah, no, but that's not the point. I don't want to be treated like I'm a child, bro. I'm 44 years old. You're a grown man. I'm a grown man. But I don't have to step on the car because you think you've seen something.
You were just arrested recently for a B&E.
No, I don't. No. That was bank robbery, and I had nothing to do with that. I haven't been convicted of anything. You're using what you see to try to search my car. You're being racist. You just said it. You said, oh, I believe that I seen you doing something and you seen nothing. And then you ran my name because I'm black. You're profiling me because I'm black, bro. You know it. You just said it. You just said, oh, you just said it. You just said, I thought I seen you doing something. I have reason to believe that you, no, you didn't. Because if you would have seen a transaction, you would have fucking stopped right there. You're a grown man, bro. You're a cop. You enforcing the law right then and there. Oh, you're profiling me because I'm black. Just be a man and admit that. Be a man and admit that. Please be a man and admit that. But I'm telling you, if there was something in this car, I wouldn't be here right now talking to you, bro. I promise you that. You're profiling me, and then the fact that you ran my ID and you seen it, you're bringing up charges that I haven't even been charged with. Is that not profiling? It is profiling because you just said it. You said you've been recently charged with a B&E. Look, I'm not trying to make nothing hard for you, man. I'm really not, man.
Goodbye.
Thank you, man. I appreciate you.
Goodbye.
Thank you.
That other thing with that girl is going to be all set, right?
Yeah, I'm not.
You didn't steal from her?
No.
She's coming in later.
I promise you I didn't steal nothing from that lady. Because I'm not that guy.
This video is a powerful reminder of why it's crucial to know your rights, especially when dealing with law enforcement. These citizens stood their ground and exposed the officer's unlawful behavior, proving that knowledge truly is power. Racial profiling and abusing authority have no place in our society. If this video opened your eyes, hit the like button, share this message, and subscribe for more real-life confrontations where truth and justice prevail. And always remember, record the police, because your camera is your strongest weapon.